It's like, literally, don't put limits on yourself. Don't put limits on yourself. Don't be like, oh, I can only be a dancer. No, you can sing too. And people will teach you. You don't have to know everything right now. Because Jimmy's not going to tell you to keep singing them songs. Jimmy don't care. If you're a creative and you are like into producing work, why are you waiting for someone else to create the platform for you? And something that I wish I could tell myself would be, welcome one, welcome all. This video is a mixture of things. I want to talk about what I wish someone had told me when I was younger, and what I wish people had shared with me. But anyone who's trying to like achieve something and who's trying to like achieve a goal, this is for y'all. Been creative my entire life since I was a little peanut. In that journey of like trying to figure out like what I want to do and different ventures and different outlets of creativity, I always was like, well, hopefully someone will give me like a thumbs up on this dance, or hopefully someone will just like validate something that I'm doing. And for the longest was searching for that validation, for that, hey, like, keep going, kid. You know, other than my parents. Like my parents, they've always been encouraging. They've always pushed me, been like, Caitlin, do what you want to do, and like we'll back you 100%. That's always been my parents' vibe. But sometimes I think we think, you know, these people, you know, the people that are encouraging, they're really close. So there's no way that like what they're saying is like right, because like they're family, so they're gonna push you. Really, the important people are those people, the ones who are pushing you, the ones who are like, hey, keep going, keep striving for those goals, you know, don't stop, keep going. And I'm not saying being fake or phony and just saying keep going, just, you know, to say it. But those people who are like genuinely there to support, genuinely there to want to help you. And something that I wish I could tell myself would be, no one is really going to do that for real, other than the people who are supposed to do that. And honestly, I've been blessed to have some encouragement along the way. I do have encouragement, and I think sometimes, like I was saying before, like when you constantly get something, I think you take it for granted. When you constantly have people encouraging you, have people push you and be like, hey, like, keep going, kid, I think you take that for granted. And I want to say to any younger person out there, don't take that for granted. If you have a grandma who is pushing you and saying, hey girl, you better keep singing them songs, keep going, don't wait for Jimmy to tell you to keep singing them songs. Listen to grandma and keep singing your songs. Quit waiting for outside validation. If God has given you the tools and the talent and the ability to do something, just go forward and do it. That's part of the reason why like I'm starting up this YouTube channel. It's something that like I've been wanting to do for a very, 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 very long time. Since I was like a teenager. I started up with 2 videos that you guys see in my channel probably like about 4 years ago. I started it up. But I started to then get worried about like what other people would think. And I was scared because like I started posting about my channel, and like other people from my school started to see it. And I was like, well, wait a second, like it's getting a little bit too much traction. It's just like 199 views or something. Like it's not a lot of views, but to me that's the most attention I had gotten on anything I had posted or uploaded. So I was like, oh, like we have to hide. But I was supposed to have been done YouTube. So that's why I'm starting this back up. Because at this point, the way that I'm feeling now, I kind of do not care. I don't care. Sometimes, like I was saying before, like when you constantly get something, I think you take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? When you constantly have people encouraging you, have people push you and be like, hey, like, keep going, kid, I think you take that for granted. We take that for granted. And I want to say to any younger person out there, don't take that for granted. If you have a grandma who is pushing you and saying, hey girl, you better keep singing them songs, keep going. Don't wait for Jimmy to tell you to keep singing them songs, because Jimmy's not gonna tell you to keep singing them songs. Jimmy don't care, because the opinions of people that I thought mattered really don't. And then even the people that like might be like talking about it, because people do talk. One thing people do is run them jaws. So the opinions of people who might run their mouth, they're not producing or putting anything out there. So it's kind of like hard to listen to those people, because it's like, how are you telling me anything when you're not even, you know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. I wish I went ahead and didn't move scared and didn't move with fear of outside opinions. You know what I'm saying? I wish I fully created freely. And I've had a rough creative journey. I had to say that. I've had a rough creative journey. But I believe that I know that I'm on this planet to produce and to create and to be a light to people in the world. And I do think that I'm supposed to document this journey and just speak from my heart, because I feel like there are other people who go through this and they just feel like, well, dang, like I have all these cool ideas, but like I can't take it off the ground, or like I'm scared what someone will think. Someone's always going to think something, and you don't want to be at an old age where you have this cool invention or this cool idea and you didn't move on it because you were scared what someone else thought. And that's a position I'm tired of having, and I'm releasing myself from it, and I'm moving in on my dreams. Like I'm taking full control of my life. You have full control over your life. Full control over your life. Like some things happen. It's like, well, some things are out of your control. Okay? Some things are out of your control, completely out of your control. But the things that you do have control over, take control over it. Like, take control over what you have. Like, there's no limit. There's no limit to what can be created. Like, when I think about like some creators that I just love, I love Beyonce and I love Michael Jackson. I love the two creators because the stuff that they created has never been seen before. It's never been done before. And they put so much hard work behind like the stuff that they do. And it's just like, that's so cool. And for me, like the type of stuff they create, like that's the type of quality I want my stuff to look like. When I like get the full budget, that's how my stuff's gonna look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be huge. It's going to be big. You can't have those big dreams, have those big ideas, and not move on it or move towards it in any type of way. If God gave you like a visual or a vision, like, man, I could, say you're a painter. Man, I could paint like Picasso. Like, and you have a visual of like your stuff being in a museum and your artwork being showed and displayed to many people, you need to work towards that. You need to have a mini art gallery, post up your artwork in your room, take videos of you doing your artwork, like work towards those goals. Like, I really wish I had started sooner, but I just turned 21 Tuesday, and I'm not old. Like, I literally, like, I can get emotional thinking about it, because it's just like, man, fear and like worrying about other people's opinions can really like stifle out people. And even the words people say can kind of smush you down. And it's like, how about not? Have full confidence in what you can do. Because it's like, God wouldn't have given you that vision or those ideas or those dreams if you weren't supposed to act on it. I believe in Jesus Christ, but whoever you believe in, they wouldn't have given you whatever. You wouldn't have had that thought if it wasn't meant for you to move on those ideas. And I don't know, I'm tired of like moving scared. I'm tired of like feeling like, dang, like I'm ready to just fully explore everything like that's given to me. I have some dope ideas. And those ideas will come into fruition. They will. I'm not about to move scared or I'm like, oh, well, I don't know. And no, I do know. I do know. So, hey, that's really, that's that. And if there's any young person out there who's like, man, like, I'm in high school, I don't know, go for it. I wish I could tell my younger self that, to go for it. There's plenty of things that I could have done. And yeah, you might have started late. Yeah, they might have started taking dance classes at 3 and you started at 16. That might very well be the case. But if you have the idea to go for something, go for that thing. Take classes. Attend classes. There's a whole bunch of classes on YouTube. Do that. I mean, do what you gotta do in order to accomplish that goal. If you want to get a split, doggone it, work towards getting that split. Stretch every day and get that split. I'm talking to y'all and I'm talking to myself. Do what you gotta do. The sky is literally the limit. And that don't mean you about to get into everything. That does not mean you're about to get into everything. I auditioned for a Little Shop. I did not get in. I was sad about it. I just found out yesterday. You didn't get in. I just finished a whole run of Memphis. And I didn't get in to like the next show that I wanted to get into. Not everything's about to be wins. I'm not saying everything's about to be a win. But if you're a creative and you are like into producing work, why are you waiting for someone else to create the platform for you? Why are you waiting for someone else to create the platform for you when you literally have all the tools in your hand, in your arsenal, to produce the same quality of work? If you're a songwriter, why are you waiting for someone else's song to sing? Sing your own. I think that's where I'm at this stage. Yes, I do want to continue to do theater and different things like that. But I've been exploring like writing scripts. I really wouldn't consider myself a huge writer, but that is something that I would like to explore. You create your own stage. Stop waiting for the stage to be given to you. You create your own stage. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all those platforms, like, you can literally create your own platform. Quit waiting for someone else to give you a platform. Like, create your own. Create your own art gallery. Like, hey y'all, on Instagram, hey y'all, meet me at this spot for a nice artwork, some tea and some music. Whatever the case may be, create a vibe. Like, that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling very inspirational right now. I started working on some choreography, which that's something I hadn't done in a long time. Just, what is so gonna think? Baby, it don't even, that does not even matter anymore. We don't care what they think, especially if they're not producing their own work. And honestly, half the time, people who, either they are very much thinking about you and like, they might be talking about you in group chats, or they're not, and they're working on their own thing. I mean, but what they gonna do? They can't stop you. Okay, someone has a thought and an opinion. Everyone's gonna have one of those. So if you're waiting for someone not to have an opinion, then just drop the idea at this point. If you're like, I'm not moving until someone has no opinion, just don't even move, because someone's always going to have an opinion on something that you're doing. Always. That's really how I'm feeling at this point. You guys are going to start seeing more. And, I am a little bit of a perfectionist for my stuff. Like, I don't want to release nothing until, like, it's perfect. But Caitlin Gabrielle, you guys are going to see more of Caitlin Gabrielle. You're going to see more of Caitlin Gabrielle. And I got storage, too. Hallelujah. I'm going to fully express myself creatively. And yeah, if you guys want to see, more, maybe more of my talent and how I sing and all that other type of stuff, and a director as a friend, go on and follow that TikTok, okay? Go do that for me, because your girl, I'm about to start producing my own work, you know? And the thing is, like, I was thinking, like, God has literally given me connections to do every single thing that I want to do. And it was just so cool because, like, I met other creators, and watching other creators and watching behind the scenes of things and how people produce, not necessarily the final product, that's satisfying too, but the behind the scenes of stuff, and just seeing how people prepare and how people write scripts and create music, how you start from nothing and then create something. That to me is so satisfying. And yeah, I love the behind the scenes process. That's why I love like Dochi's series and how she literally documented her process. And I know people are like, oh, she's an industry plant. Baby girl's not an industry plant. She started from the bottom. And she produced, and she put the puzzle pieces together and created her own thing. I think it's just time for the creative to fully step into their creative bag. Don't wait for no one else to give you the green light. God has already given you the green light. He's already given you the tools and the green light to be like, hey, go. And we don't need anyone else to tell us to go. We don't need anyone's hand. We don't need no one else's thing to sign off on anything. Nope. If you need a little money, or like, hey, I want to rent out this music studio so I can record this song, save up. Go do little jobs to save up. Create a GoFundMe. Be like, hey, this is the end goal. This is what I want to do. People give. Like, there's a lot of giving people out in the world. People will give towards a good cause, you know? That's really all I have to say in this video. Hopefully, like, this was inspiring to somebody and telling y'all to just go for your dreams. God gave you the vision to go and accomplish something. Go and accomplish that thing. If God gave you the vision, he's not a God to just give you, oh, this is the final product. He's not a God to, you know, give you part of the story. He's going to give you the full thing. Pray, seek the Lord. Be like, okay, Lord, you gave me this. Now, provide. He's going to provide each and every puzzle piece to complete the image. Philippians 1:6. He who started a good thing will finish it. If he started it, if he gave you that vision, he will complete it. So it's time for us creatives, the people who've been overlooked, the people who've been bullied, who've been like, oh, kind of shushed. It's time for us to step up and be like, hold up, wait a minute. Have something to say, and you're gonna listen, or you can exit. That's all right. But yeah, it's time for us to go ahead and do what we have to do. All right, y'all, go ahead and start creating. This is Caitlin Gabrielle, and I'm coming full-fledged, full force, full speed ahead. Like it, don't like it, love it. That's up to you. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope this was inspirational. Please follow me on my platforms. They'll be in the description box below. You'll see more of my content over there. And subscribe, click the bell, so you'll be notified for the next one. And yeah, that's it. Love y'all. Bye.